This world that we've all been born into, an extremely difficult place to navigate, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Born into a system that would punish us, that does not nourish us, that does not support us, that would have us pay taxes and just about keep our heads above the water as we try to stay warm, stay fed, keep our bills paid, keep the food on the table, keep our families safe. More often than not, as we do this, and I can attest to that, we disregard our own bodies and our own minds and our own souls and our own beliefs and our own passions. And we usually begin to supplement our pain with chemicals and with distraction just so we can keep this cycle going and we can keep everything above water. And let me take you back to a story that I was once told by a personal trainer of mine, actually. His name was Colin, and he was a beautiful man. And I was recovering from brain surgery at this point in time, so I had a lot of resentment within, and I had a lot of anger towards myself and towards my body, towards my mind, and I would have a lot of self-deprecating thoughts come out as I was in these sessions. And my PT, Colin, he took me aside and he said to me, "You do know that your mind and your body are projecting the best version of themselves that they can possibly project right now with what you're giving them. And that you need to be on the team. You need to be the one who provides your mind and your body with the necessary fuel for them to project a better version of you going forward." And it still rings in my ears to this day. I have to remind myself of that all of the time, because it's so easy to fall into a pattern, as I'm sure you will agree, when you're trying just to keep your head above water and you're working and you're grinding it out and you're exhausted. It's so easy to fall into a cycle of self-deprecating thoughts where we end up resenting ourselves and we look at ourselves in the mirror and we're not happy with our image and we're not happy with our minds and we're not happy with our addictions, etc., etc., etc. But we need to slow it down. And that's what I learned many, many moons ago. When we fall into these cycles, when we fall into these patterns, we need to slow right down. And I mean, slow down to a stop. Recognize that our bodies and our minds are projecting the best versions of ourselves that they possibly can. They're doing their very best, and you're doing your very best, and I'm doing my very best, but it's difficult. And I know that it is. I'm not telling you that I'm perfect because I have to remind myself of this every single day. But it's so important for us to have compassion for ourselves. We didn't choose this system. We didn't choose to be born into this rat race, this rush where we have to just about keep our bills paid so that we can survive. Didn't have to live in fear that we'll be broke and poor and homeless. It's hard. It is, trust me. I recognize that. And I also recognize that I love my body and I love my mind, and they're doing the very best that they can. And I've been on that team as best I possibly can for many, many years now. And it's not a race. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you're someone who is struggling right now, just about keeping your head above water, and you've popped onto this message or this video and you've seen that you need yourself or you need to be on your own team, well, I'm here to provide you with some compassion and with some guidance and with some grounding, hopefully. So if you have found yourself to this video and you are still here watching this, this is your calling to take a step back, to take a step completely back from your life. Just for a brief moment, when you finish this video, take a step back. Recognize that your body and your mind are literally doing the very, very best that they can. And you thank them for it, and you tell them that you're grateful and that you now are on the team. You, your soul, mind, body, soul. Soul equals you. You are now on the team. And from here on out, you're going to do your very best to provide them with the fuel that they need to help you along your journey. And this is what I mean about being a part of your team, about being on your own side. It's so important. How can we be on somebody else's side if we can't even be on our own side, you know? How can we be there for somebody if we're not even there for ourselves? And I ask myself this all of the time. I'm not telling you that I am above you or that I'm perfect. I have so many different flaws that I'm working on. I have had many addiction problems that I continue to work on. I've had so many different distractions that I use to try and pull myself away from the idea that I'm a soul and that I can actually listen to myself without fear, without the fear of all of the pain that is about to come up. Because that's what happens if you have been repressing your emotions and repressing your fear and repressing what you truly are for your whole entire life. You have to eventually look in there, and there's so much trauma and there's so much emotion stored within us. And I've been doing a hell of a lot of work on all of these things, and it's still so full because we've been traumatized from birth, literally. So, take a step back, take a breath, realize that your job is not you. It doesn't define you. It's just a means to an end for you to get money, for you to get yourself to a better place than where you want to go. Your addictions do not define you. You are using those tools to medicate yourself through this difficult period, and you have the ability to change. You have the ability to recognize these patterns and these problems, whatever it is that you feel like you're facing. You have the ability to make very small atomic changes within your life going forward that will help your mind and your body. And it will help you as your team to move in a better direction. And so, what can we do? What can we do? Well, I think I've already said having compassion is a great starting place. Taking a step back to give yourself some time. And I mean, give yourself time. Don't pick up the phone. Don't scroll on the screen to distract yourself. Don't go for the pint. Don't go for the bag of crisps in the press. Don't go for the smoke. Don't go for the coffee. Don't go for anything that's distracting you for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for 30 minutes, for 1 minute, whatever it may be. And be with yourself. Listen to yourself, because you have needs and you have wants. Your body has needs. Your body has desires. Your mind has needs. Your mind has desires. Your soul has needs. Your soul has desires. But you have to listen to them in order to figure out what it is that you need. And so here's 3 tips, okay? Just 3. I have a myriad, but I'll give you 3 for this brief video. Number 1, bring awareness back to yourself. Bring awareness back to how you speak to yourself on a daily basis. So, I don't mean out loud, well I do actually, but I mean internally also. How do you speak to yourself internally? Because I've been in patterns of berating myself, of a lot of self-hatred and self-resentment. You're not good enough, you're weak, etc., etc. And I will hear that in my head, and I will hear that outside of my head, from my voice. And I think it's all too common for us to fall into patterns of self-hatred and resentment, because it's very difficult for us to navigate this system, like I said in the beginning. And so bring awareness back to how you speak to yourself and practice compassion, self-compassion and self-love. And I know if you're someone who's new to this and you're watching this video, it's extremely difficult to even tell yourself that you love yourself, to find compassion for yourself. But it's a practice, and it doesn't have to be said out loud in the beginning if you don't want to, just to feel it, just to be there for all the versions of yourself that still exist within you. And say, look guys, I'm on the team. I am on the team. I love you all. I love every cell in my body, and I'm here now. And I recognize that I want to be a part of this team moving forward. I want to fuel my body the best I can. I want to fuel my mind the best I can and give them the best opportunity for me to be the best version of myself. I want to be on my team, and you'll start to believe it. That's the thing. It's not about saying it. It's about truly believing that and stepping into the power of I am. I am powerful. I am loving. I am divine. I am on my team. And so, tip number 2, to constantly check in with yourself. Okay, so this is a practice that you're now beginning to develop. No matter where you are on your journey, if you're watching this video and you need some help with this, to check in with yourself the second you wake up. Don't look at the phone straight away. It's so hard, I know. Don't reach for the food, reach for the cigarette, reach for the coffee. Give yourself 5 minutes. You can give yourself 5 minutes in the morning. 5 minutes, wake up and check in. If you need to jot down your thoughts, even better. I love diaries. I think they're amazing and I tell everybody to use them all the time. Get your thoughts out of your head. But if you're not willing to do that, speak to yourself internally, externally, whatever it is that you can do. Think about your dreams the night before. Think about what they meant. Take some deep, long breaths, drink some water, have some salt, have some minerals, and question yourself. How do I feel? How is my energy today? What do I need today? Do I need to go to bed early? Do I need to eat healthy? Do I need to exercise? Do I need to drink? Do I need to give myself 30 minutes today just to breathe and just to exist? Do I need to go for a walk in the woods and just get away from the chaos? What do I need to do to make myself feel better? I have goals. I have passions. What do I want to work towards? Can I make a plan to work towards these things? And so on. And not just do that in the morning, but check back in with yourself throughout the day. It's not about just doing this once and forgetting about it. It's about constantly checking in on yourself, checking in on your body, checking in your mind, tending to the flock, tending to the team. It's so important. And so to supplement the idea of bringing back awareness to ourselves, to check in, to create this habit of being aware of ourselves. And number 3, and the most important thing that I will tell you in this video, if you are still here, thank you so much. And if you are still here, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm trying to build something special here and I'm getting used to the flow. If you've noticed today, I'm much closer to the camera. I feel a bit more comfortable now. I've got my office studio going, a new plant here. This is Robert Plant. If you know, you know. Tip number 3, treat yourself like you are one of your loved ones, like you are your best friend. Even better, treat yourself like you are your own child. And trust me, when you start to try to treat yourself that way and start to recognize yourself as your own child, as your own best friend, as your own partner, as your own loved one, as your own team member, you will start to treat yourself so much better, with so much more compassion, because you know as well as I do that it's so much easier to help others than it is to help ourselves. And so here's a reminder. You are your best friend. You are your most loved one on this planet. You are your own child. And so I say this. I've already told you to bring back awareness to yourself. I've told you to check in throughout the day. And now I'm telling you to treat yourself like you are your most loved one. Whew. It means a lot, you know. It means a lot to be on your team and to be able to find compassion for yourself within this difficult world that we're navigating. But I know you can do this. And if you don't have the understanding to truly find nutrition for your body and to understand how to keep it mobile and to understand how to give it the right exercise, the right mobility, the amount of breath that it needs, seek support. Seek support externally. It's okay to ask for help. There's so many people out there that can help you with nutrition, that can help you with guidance on exercise and on mobility work and on meditations and on spiritual work and understanding that you're a soul and energy work and so on and so forth. And if you're still watching this, you don't need to know it all. You can start now. You can make atomic habits every single day that will make massive impacts on you. It's compound interest. You're learning new skills. You're learning new characteristics. You're shifting behavioral patterns away from toxic, maladaptive patterns and bringing them into light and bringing them into progressive, more pragmatic, more positive behaviors for yourself. And I promise you that all of these small habits will develop compound interest in a better direction for you. It's not a race. And you are not your own enemy. You are on your team now. So go forward from here on your team as your child. Have compassion for yourself and create atomic habits day by day by day. Check in with yourself. Be grateful for your existence. You're doing the very best that you can. You're awesome. I love you. And please feel free to subscribe to Symbiotic Vibration if you'd like more content like this. I am branching out into new content, it seems. This is going to be a new journey for me. So I'll leave you all with that. I love you. I'll leave you. You're amazing. I'll see you next time.